Hi, I'm Dave Kinchley, President and CEO of the Global Alliance of Trusted Experts. And this is the special open house edition of the GATEPost. It's May 1. Spring is definitely in the air. Fresh flowers, fresh faces, and fresh thoughts are everywhere. Another week has gone by, and one where we relaxed, if only for a day or two, after the rather hectic ride to the open house. We all deserved a little less stress for a bit. As promised last week, this is a special open house edition of the GATEPost, and for those of you reading this, we decided to try it as a video presentation. Okay, I'll say it, as a podcast. Why? Well, we believe that video and audio, if done correctly, is a very good communication medium that allows a lot of information to be crunched down to a short time. The ever-elusive soundbite, if you will. But also, it's just easier to keep people's attention on video for 5 minutes than it is to give them something to read for 5 minutes. Not everybody, of course, but it does seem the way of the world. And so our open house was, as we mentioned last week, intended to be very visual. As the GATEPost was intended to be a factual account of the makings of a corporation, I feel I have to be honest and say that we did not hit a home run. It was fairly well attended. A lot of good and interested people showed up, and overall I definitely think it was worth it. Our main intent was to put a hard deadline on the table for completion of a lot of things: marketing, messaging, infrastructure, policies, bylaws, agreements, to say nothing of booze, food, thanks Sue, cleaning, sign building, and just plain old getting ready. I think our preparation was great, our collateral excellent, the video is quite good for our first crack at things. We didn't do such a great job in the day though. Too much socializing, not enough direction for the party. We let the IT folks hang around talking IT talk in the kitchen. We didn't direct people over to our video stations and make sure they watched the videos. I have a better appreciation for the event staff of larger organizations. There's a lot to think about during the event itself, not just schmoozing. Still, the feedback was positive. We did have a fantastic visit by our #1 member, Ben Shapiro, who was good enough to say,
"The Global Alliance of Trusted Experts."
Thanks, Ben, and welcome. So, we have members, we have content. Members can enter in some basic profile information, they can read and download our policies, and some of our marketing collateral, and they can pay us. It's about as bare bones as you can get, but it is pretty solid where it counts. It's the infrastructure we need to start building a robust village. For those of you viewing this, you can see the quick tour behind me, but why not take a peek for yourself by signing up for an account? I hope that what you can find there is interesting enough to think about becoming a member yourself. And I also hope that you will share your comments, concerns, suggestions, even disgust if that be your feelings. We want to constantly improve, and we know we've much to build. Right now, we're just one side of ugly, and I'm not really sure which side that is, to be honest. But I know it only gets better from here. About 2 weeks left of our cohabitants here in the Gatehouse. We'll take over the whole property by mid-May. I know Gary's going to like that. His digs are substandard right now. He's been a great sport about it, though. As you can see, this place is the character, decidedly non-corporate in its appeal. However, that puts some organizational challenges in place. It's a good problem to have, though. It'll be nice to have some space for our growing family. I don't know that we have anything to say or share about our gatekeepers this week, so I'll just take the time to say how pleased I am with the way we are coming together and learning how each other works. It's a difficult time, lots of stress, a big mouth demanding boss only adds to that. I know I've chosen well though, and we are well on our way to great success. I will say that I believe I've found a partner to add to our organization. It's a tad early to describe details. We've lots of I's to cross and T's to dot. The devil's always in the detail. But we have a trusted handshake, and that gives me enough confidence to mention it here. I am hopeful and excited with this turn of events. I do believe that this person will help drive Gate to beyond even my vision. I'll keep you posted. I was directed to an interesting site this week. It's called angieslist.com, and it's a membership-driven consumer protection agency that offers members the ability to rate local businesses and services and offers a dispute resolution process. That really isn't much more than, we're a great big huge group of consumers. Are you sure you don't want to make this right, Mr. Business? It is interesting in a few ways, but one thing it shows is that there is value in small membership, fee-based businesses And there's an interest in sharing experiences as well. It bodes well for Gate Village, I think. I guess that'll wrap it up for today. I'd be interested in comments as to this method of delivery. It's a bit more work to produce, but was it worth it? Bye for now.